Hi YouTube, it's Wow Sly, and today, along with a coffee, I'm going to do a product review on my new EDC juice bank, portable power supply, charging up phones and other USB devices. For quite a while I've carried them. I've carried clamshell, solar panel ones, small like USB stick devices. There's my everyday carry. This thing sort of goes pretty much wherever I go. We won't go into that. But I had in here a tiny little, I think it was an 1800 round circular UFO shaped with a little button 1800 milliamp battery pack with a USB socket and a built-in lead. And that was brilliant. I could get probably 2 full charges for my phone. And that was just to get me out of a sticky situation, wild camping or camping in general, extended stay out of town. There's nothing worse than being at a train station or even on a train and your phone going dead. You can't contact the people you're meeting. You can't check connections, and then there's the emergency side of things. You know, if you do need a phone for an emergency, you don't want your phone going flat, so I always carry one for multiple reasons. But I wanted to upgrade it really. I want a bigger, heavy duty, a chunkier one, and there are a lot bigger ones out there. But this one suits my needs. It's a bit big. It's that big. I like to take out of my EDC a pocket knife, 2 meters of paracord, and my carabiner. I like to take them out of my EDC. It does fit. These 3 items do fit, but there was stretching and stitching on the EDC and I didn't like it. So my other EDC items are obviously my keys. So I've just temporarily attached these to my keys. Obviously I'm not going to leave the house without them. Oh god, the washing machine started. Put that on pause. The missus always puts it on timer and then no one else can use it and always starts at the wrong moment. Right, we waffled on a lot now. This is it. It's a juice bank. What's the model number? Bam, 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 bam. It's the JB54, the Juliet Bravo 54. I should have brought a ruler with me. 1.5 inches. 3 inches by 3.25 by 3/4 of an inch. I know that because that's 1.5 inches. So it's very important to know how long your body parts are. Right, there's a number of different models the juice bank make. They all are there. There's the JB12, the JB24, the JB44, the JB54, the JB52, the JB78, and the JB108. Obviously, the JB Juliet Bravo stands for juice bank, and then the numbers is obviously, I think, the battery amp hourage. Yep, that's the one. And I've got the JB54, which is the purple one here, so it's mid-range. I have seen online the bigger ones, but at the time the shop only had my one and the smaller ones. The smaller ones, well, were pretty much the same ampage. This is a 1200 milliamp, and my last battery bank was 1800, and this one was like twice the size, like physical size. They didn't have any of these, so I got the biggest one that was in the shop. And I did do a review about a month ago on this item, and then decided that I hadn't had it long enough. In the video I said I'd used it a couple of times, and that just wasn't really a good enough product review to do. So yeah, I do waffle on a bit, so I'll get on this as soon as possible. Right, the Juice Bank JB54 has, like I said, my old one had 1800 milliamp battery. This has got 3 1800 milliamp batteries, so obviously it's 5400 milliamps. It's 85% efficiency, so if you fully charge that 100% and you do the maths between the phone battery and the battery in here, say this is, I don't know, 1 amp and my phone's 1 amp, which it's not, I'm probably going to get 3/4 of a charge out of my phone. but obviously this is a lot bigger than my phone. So it's 85% efficiency. Excuse me. 2.1 amp output. 2 USB ports. Takes 6 hours to charge from USB. Built-in charge indicator. Short circuit protector. Just discharge protection, overcharge protection. So it's got like its own little charge control facility built into it, which all appliances have got these days. Cycle life, you know, they all say over 500, because you can't really put an exact time on that. Mobile phone charging, iPad and tablet charging. This is the important thing. A lot of high powered devices, such as some iPhones and tablets, can't be charged by low ampage. Some of these are only like 1 amp or 1.2 amps, and they won't charge a high powered device like a good smartphone. So these are 2.1 amp, so they will charge bigger devices. That charges tablets no problem at all. Durable rubber finish and a built-in torch. Came in a plastic sleeve, but I've took the plastic sleeve out obviously and binned it. Right, it came with like a 3-inch USB lead, which to be honest, the 3-inch USB lead was pure pants. So I swapped that just for, you know, the old pound shop retractable USB lead. Now, careful, some of these data leads or some cheap ones don't actually do power. I was fortunate enough to be able to test it in the shop before buying it. It was only £1, but I've got plenty of these. The experience with this type before is that they break. But in the car and my camping kit, I carry another one anyway. Yeah, make sure they do power and not just data. Some of them you plug in, you can't actually charge your phone. That extends to, I don't know, 2.5 foot. Plugs in the bottom here. Plug it into a USB device or socket outlet, and you can charge it. As I say, it takes 6 hours. Now flip it around to the other side. There's 2 USB ports there. Rotate it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little dots there. I deliberately haven't put my light on my phone because I want to show you this. And then the power button, multi-function power button. Flip it around again. Blank. The sides are blank. The main sides. Right, little button on here. Push it once. Gives you a battery life. I've got 3 out of 5. It's just dropped down to 3. Push it again. Push it twice, I should say. Turns it off. Push it once. Comes on. Push it twice. Goes off. Now the trick is, if you hold this down, you get your little USB light, LED light. It's not fantastic, but in the dark, this is actually quite good. A couple of times I've gone to grab my torch, and then thought, no, this is sufficient, and you know, easy to get. So it doesn't look too bright on this type of table in front of a double window, but see, the light's not too bad. The prices do vary. You can get these from about £6 to about £15. I think they originally were £20 when they were made by the company. Certainly not worth £20 now. My mistake is, there's a bit of weight to it. My mistake is I should have bought one with a built-in solar panel. That's what I was after originally. One with a built-in battery and solar panel. I say if you're going to buy one of these things, buy one with a solar panel, socket for charging, and a built-in battery. Don't buy one with a panel without the battery. That'll take you a year to charge your phone. Tried and tested, but yeah, like I said, I've had it a while now. I bought it way before Christmas. We're now towards the end of January. It's the 27th today. I think I got this around about the 17th to 18th of December. I went out of town for a couple of days, charged my phone, my partner's phone where we were staying. Charged kids' tablets up on it on a car journey, long car journey, like down the south coast. Used the torch in it a few times. I've even run some LED lights off there. Yeah, it's a cracking thing, and of course you can add to it. If you've got a big enough EDC, you can put in there some USB lights. There's a big USB torch you can buy. It's not adjustable or anything, you just plug it in and you can use it as a brighter torch. So yeah, 2.1 amp, 5,400 milliamps will power enough. There are, like I said, much bigger ones out there. I mean, the bigger one they do is 10,800 milliamps, which has got 6. This has got 3 of the batteries in here that my old one had. The biggest one that JB Juice Bank make has got 6 of those batteries. Now there are even bigger ones to that, but you know, the device I think gets bigger. I've seen one, I think actually it's about the size of this box. I've seen the big one, and it is the size of this box. It's a nice looking thing. I think I saw it once at about 35 quid. And it was easily the size of the box this came in for the big one. But that'll power, you know, probably a lot of lights in your house for an emergency situation. You can keep one of these on charge, the big massive one, and you could have USB lights in every room in the house, and it probably would power your house lights for about a month. Slightly exaggerated, we don't know. So, a quick slap of the old coffee. Sorry about the bad lighting. That's all there is to say in it, really. As I say, it's a bit bigger than my other one. The other one was slightly smaller than this. This is just my little SanDisk memory card pouch, but no one uses memory cards this size anymore. So I carry a couple of disposable gloves in there. But the old battery bank was a lot smaller than this. So for size, it's not too bad. And it fits in there. It's the important thing. Carry it, it's portable. It's great when out for the day on a hill or camping. I still have got room in there where I've took the stuff out, but I just didn't want to split the stitching, or it's not worth it, and these items do fit on here. So yeah, there's the Juice Bank 54, the JB54, the 5,400 milliamp hour. I'm not going to say where you can buy them from. I bought this from a petrol station. It was on Rose offers they do. I've seen them all over the internet. You can buy them Amazon, eBay, directly from this company. There's several places you can buy them. I don't recommend it, although it is good. I recommend buying one with a panel. But when I'm camping, I take a panel with me to charge it, so it's no big loss. Thanks for watching. Take care, YouTube. This is About Sly. Please like, subscribe, share, stand on one leg, rub your tummy with your left hand and pat your head.